spiky and they grow with water. I think about this one is the first time I saw it, it looked like a cactus because of all these spiky leaves.
Okay, so we are going to go outside and we have our bags and we're going to find different plants and flowers and we are going to examine them and see what patterns they have.
All right, get out, guys. You can look around here. There are some weeds and leaves and these things first, and then we're moving over to the playground. What do we have? A wasp? All right, we may be able to take a piece over here. It's a flowering mint plant. Okay? Okay, you can put it in. All right, and take some of the leaves. Very good. You want to take some leaves also? You can make tea out of it. Can you smell it?
It smells something like a essential oil.
Like mint, yes. Smell it. Yes, those are mint plants. I'll actually make tea out of it. Right? It smells awesome. Then we have some different types of leaves down here. You can take some of these. Over here. Look, we have a leaf with different patterns. You can carefully pull some of these.
Yay!
Oh, we have
The whole thing, I love it. Put it in there so we have the roots in there too.
Look, I see a lucky one. Wait, look at these. They have holes in it. I see a lucky one. Look at these have leaves. These have holes in it.
Oh, I got this.
Let's go get some.
You guys What about?
Oh, a sunflower. Get a big one.
Don't mess it up. If you break them, then you won't be able to see the pattern. So try to keep the pattern.
Show me your bag, my lady.
Guys, look! There's some.
Oh my gosh, Maria, look at these.
He's gonna grab tons of these. No, grab some of these. Oh, look at these. Me and Josh have already gave the most.
Grab one.
Now your thing fell off.
We have lots of samples. Okay, let's go to the playground.
Yeah, let's go to the playground. Come on, Daddy, look at these ones. No, look at these. These ones actually smell great.
These are Korean plants that belong
Over here.
But you can take pictures.
Pretty, pretty.
You can take pictures. Would you like me to hold your bag? You can take a picture of it. Huh?
Ooh,
I know. But be very, very careful.
is
Okay?
this the flower that is strong? Because it looks just like it. It looks
Well, you can take a good picture. Yeah, awesome. Oh, I love it. Yes. You know how to do the zoom feature. Awesome.
I like about this flower that it's like faded from yellow to red, and all of the petals are really long, and it has like these long things in the middle.
these flowers is that they're purple and that they grow like children and that they're purple and they got pellets with the plant. Don't pull it. Why? Because
Okay.
I think about this one is
The first time I saw it, it looked like a cactus because of all these spiky leaves. But then when I saw it, it looked really cool because it's light green on the top and dark green at the bottom. It's really cool.
Go.
These are really spiky and they grow with water with no dirt. They're small, but those ones over there are big.
Yeah, don't touch those. These are small. No, you just really take the big stuff. All right, I love it.
Just take the big.
Let me see your bag, Marie. What you got in there?
I got this red thing that was very special from some acorn, but then we got the spiky thing that was so spiky from over there.
We got one plant that felt like a cactus, and when you touch it, it was spiky.
Right, we are going down to our lab to process and look at what we have found outside. Okay, everybody just walk down.
Yeah, they're growing, Noah.
You want to go down and sit?
Okay, I'm gonna
Them
keep
coming down?
We're both gonna keep
But where are we going to put them when we're done? Grandma, where are we going to put them when we're done?
Well, we'll see. We'll talk about it.
This is so far down even more now. I'm gonna fall.
Hey! So, this is, the table is prepared. So now, we are going to see what we have found. Some of us have taken pictures. You can share with your partner the pictures that you took, and you can talk about it. And then we also can dump out our findings on the table. We can examine them with little loops and see the items a bit bigger. I will get a better loop to look at it. And magnifying glass, that's what you call it. I will get a better one. Even a microscope also. There are some cool microscopes that you can get. And so we look at the plants and we look at the similarities, what is the same. We look at what is different. We look at whether we can identify patterns. And then you can paint. I have a paper for painting and everything you need for painting over here. Or you can draw with pencil. Okay, what you see?
Can I draw with pencil?
Yes, you may draw with a pencil. So, but now you can talk about what you have found, okay? Show each other what you have found. So now, do you want to dump out your findings? Your samples?
Oh my gosh, this is good. Look at this.
It's coming towards me.
I got a lot. We got dirt. Cool.
Oh, wow, this is fun. You got
Draw this.
You're going to draw this.
And then this is the
Examine it with
This
your
one goes
magnifying
spiky.
glass and see if you can you identify any patterns.
That looks really cool.
Can you identify
Why
any
is this the one?
patterns? Do you see patterns?
This is the one from
Things that are the same?
So it goes to stripes all around. No.
Yes.
Maria, feel this. This is soft.
Yes, and
Maria, this is soft.
they are a little bit raised, right? See how they're bigger. And then they end up in points.
Oh, and look at the sunflower we
They're
got.
pretty soft. Right.
Look, this is so soft. I saw
Is it
this
soft?
one.
Let me see.
Look, it's soft.
Well, on the side it is not very soft. Okay. Hold on. Oh, no, that's a very big one. Wow, like a baby skin.
Yeah, it's like mine.
Oh, like Maya's skin, right? Okay.
There's a tiny hole right there.
Do you know?
Ooh, ants. Ants?
Yeah.
It was on the plane. And there's a up on here that we forgot.
Yeah.
No, you put one of those also. Do you see the
With the
patterns?
magnifying glass, it looks
You
so
see
cool.
the spikes everywhere?
Yeah, that's spiky though.
It's not that spiky, but it looks like spikes, right?
So cool.
And they repeat over.
I kind of want to see what's in there, but they're
I think I'm going to try this flower that we
Oh,
saw.
you can cut it open and look at it once you finish looking at it from the outside. Would you want to draw it or would you want to cut it open? Or pull it apart?
This is solid.
Yeah? Okay. I think that's a good idea. We have to
Hold it up in front like this so I can see it.
leaves,
It's
little
soft
tiny
and
leaves
it's like a baby skin.
in a
Go
circle,
draw.
right? In a circle down here. It's like a pattern. How many leaves are there? 1,
5.
2, 3. Yeah, there are 5. Okay, on the bottom. Alright, the seeds are in there. This is very amazing. So, does anybody want to draw? We have seeds.
And then we got this one that's very pretty.
Those
Lavender.
are seeds.
We got lavender.
These are the things from which new plants grow. Maybe we can have a
We
darker.
got this one that was kind of small.
Yeah, this is one. This one smells so good. Oh my gosh. Have everybody smell it. This is so awesome. What does it smell like?
Come on, Josh. Whoa, you can see all the fluffy hairs on it. Here. Put it up there.
Ooh, we have some big.
Yeah, we went to the back for these. Time to draw the fruits. Cute. We're doing something.
Yeah. So these are the veins. They all come from a center point. These are called veins.
Yep.
We have a dandelion right here. I think they also look very interesting if you look at it under a magnifying glass. A good one. So
The leaves.
the leaves, you're gonna draw the leaves now? Awesome.
I'm going to draw that pinecone tree. Grandma showed me a heart-shaped leaf.
Now put the leaf in the camera close. Down. Good.
This looks so good. I like the Picasso. Oh, it looks good. No.
So when you're using watercolors, you add waters to your paint. The more water you add, the more transparent your paint will be. But you really don't want to use only paint on your paintings.
Why is that Animal Crossing game stuck in my head? Can't get to the bottom. See, it's dark.
Yeah, you change the color of your leaf. Matthew is printing his leaves. So he's painting on the leaf and then he's creating prints on his artwork.
Thinking of that root that I want. The toothpick stick.
Oh, you want it to stick? Stick it.
It's got.
Okay, so this is the picture I drew for what I saw the plants. So this plant I saw had like, it was a green stem, and these was like the fluffy plants, like their leaves had like fluff on it, and then these are the roots. This plant was, I think, a pine cone tree, and when you touch it, it's very spiky and it has spikes all over it. And then this plant, it was like, it had a brownish green root, and the leaves sort of looked like a flower, but it wasn't a flower, and it was the leaves. And what I saw similar in all of these was that mostly all of them was green and brown. I think that's like the main color of plants. And all of them was, yeah, they're just And then all of them had like different types of leaves. They all had like their own thing going on. And then I just drew a sky and then underground where the roots are.
Can I ask you something? Why do you think that that one plant has spikes? Do you think it serves a purpose?
Maybe to keep animals away.
Good idea. Yeah. They
Maybe
might
so
be
they
eating-
don't take
yes,
stuff from the tree.
to keep from being eaten, right? Yeah, that's a good.
Go.
So this is my plant, and I actually work really hard on this. And when I found it, I was wowed because when it was growing, it looked really cool. And on the outside, it was soft, and it had spikes. And on the inside, it had seeds. And I worked on another plant, and on the outside, it's actually purple and then green with the leaves right here, but I did not check in the inside.
What was so special about that purple plant when you held it to your nose?
It smelled like mint,
Yes, it is a mint plant. Yes,
and you said you made it with tea.
I made tea of it. Yes.
This is my big plant. I was really happy because I never found a big plant before. It's kind of fun to stay with plants. And I'm done.
How did you put the leaves on the paint?
The paint?
On your painting, I'm sorry. So you took paint and then painted the leaves, and then what did you do?
Just painted the leaves and then I stuck it right here with water.
Oh, okay. So you were creating prints. Very good. Hey, Maria, I really like the colors you used. What is it showing? What did you use for your picture?
So first I painted a leaf and then I put it on here and then wanted to paint some. So before I painted, well, I painted the leaf, but I didn't have to because I wanted to, and then I painted.
Okay, so you have some white spots in there, but you can still see the lines of the leaves, right? You can still see the veins. So it's actually a very nice design. All right, guys, we have come to the end of our lesson and we are going to create a summary of it now. We are going to talk about what we have learned. First thing we learned about
Is
patterns. Patterns, right. We talked about Moses. Moses got a pattern from whom?
God.
From God. And what did he make?
Moses. He made the temple.
The temple, the tabernacle actually. Or you can say where the people met. Okay, so God gave Moses a pattern. It was an idea. It was a pattern of an idea. Okay, so but Moses then created the tent, and King Solomon used the pattern to create the temple. Okay, so we have patterns. God creates patterns. And then we have patterns in nature. What kind of patterns did we look at today? Noah.
We looked at flowers, like pink flowers and green flowers, and then some red and yellow flowers.
Right. We had flowers in a variety of colors. Right. And what do all flowers have in common? They all have
Leaves.
stems, leaves, petals. Good. Seeds. What about the bottom part that grows in the ground? Roots. Very good. All right, so is there anything else that you learned? You tell me what you've learned. Maria.
We learned that something
always have a pattern. And that designs on your shirts and dresses have some patterns too.
Awesome. Very good. People make patterns. Very good, Maria. Yes.
And we learned that patterns come in all shapes and sizes, like all like the different leaves we found. There's like small ones, big ones.
Okay. Anybody else? You want to say something that you've learned? Go ahead, Laura.
I learned about when flowers have water and then when it rains, it quietly almost dies. If it rains, like every time it dies.
Yeah, if there's too much rain, right? Very good. What about you, Matthew?
That there's patterns in flowers.
Right. Right. All of them have stems, leaves, and they branch out. Some of them have patterns in color. Remember? The long grassy leaves were light, dark, light. Do you remember? It's like zebra. They had a zebra like pattern, yes.
And that